Okay, cool. Yeah. Hello, all. Today our agenda is first I'll give you a quick recap like what we have covered up to now. And today's session we will our main topics is we will be going to install the Power BI desktop application, and we'll be creating our first Power BI dashboard, a simple Power BI dashboard. So along with me, you also needs to install the Power BI desktop, and also we can start working on the dashboards from today. Okay, by end of the session, so what we have covered up to now, I'll just quickly share you one test URL. So you need to attempt all the questions, and then we can just have a one-on-one discussion if you have any doubts, or it will be like an open platform for everybody by end of the session. So this is our today's agenda. So moving forward, so just a quick recap. I just want to, because already we have a weekend in between, so I just want to just touch upon your basics and what are the concept we have covered in the previous sessions. So besides the Power BI core concepts like what is Power BI, why Power BI like that, in the last Friday session, we just went to the use cases and what are the benefits of the Power BI. So as I have told you, so coming to the use cases and the benefits of the Power BI, so we don't have any restriction to any kind of specific domain. Okay, we need to work on Power BI only particular to IT domain or the education domain, kind of like that. So we have that flexibility and feasibility to, develop interactive and visual, with good, highly attractive visuals across so many domains. So coming to different domains, for example, the requirement scenarios or how it will be useful for us. So if you just understand, maybe example now in the team itself, we come across different domains, right? So in case if you're under sales and marketing, so the main advantage, the objective would be for the sales and marketing would be we can track of like the performance of the products or the customer behavior with the help of Power BI dashboards. So just to be in a simpler way, as I have told you in the before sessions also, since here we can just track like what were the top selling products and what was the highest regional sales and what are the campaigns we are doing and how much it is meeting our targets. So all those values, all those can be created in a rich visualizations with the help of Power BI dashboard, and we can just analyze those trends, like what was before, like what was the past history and what was the current analysis it was going, and we can just analyze them and we can just take our strategic decisions with the help of dashboards. So similarly for the finance, HR, like that. So coming to finance also, like we can just showcase like what was the budget and how much we forecasted and how much cost control we can do. How we can do, for example, just have that. With the help of different visualizations, we can just compare them, like how much budget we have allocated at the starting of the financial year, and how much we have in hand, and how much we have already spent. So all those can be analyzed, and the business people can take a very good decisions with the help of Power BI rather than going to the manual work. So similar to HR, operational supply, like that. So according to the requirements of the department, with the help of the Power BI visualizations, the trends, that graphs will help us. To do the analysis in a much better way when compared to the database or Excel in this way. Okay. So as I have told you, as I have highlighted in the before session also. So in case, let me just take a real-time example. For example, most of the people also works on the operation or the support projects, mainly the support projects. So if you see, we'll be working on so many alerts. We'll be working on server health. We'll be working on we'll be checking randomly on the other applications health also. So will it be feasible to go and check every time manually, like, okay, how is it going on? Do we have any failures? No, right? So to have that feasibility, we can build one centralized dashboard where we can just check on the health status of all the applications, all the servers with an easy manner with the help of dashboards creation. So just to eliminate that manual effort, to eliminate that single dependency of the resource kind of. So anyone who can just come and see the dashboard, they will be able to understand what went good and what went wrong. Okay. For example, let us just assume, for example, you working in the morning shift today on a Monday morning shift, and we are not sure like what went wrong on the weekend, right? So is it be feasible just to go and check for the health status for all the applications on the servers from Friday to till now? Of course, no, right? It would be time consuming. That will block and affect your today's performance also. Okay, so to have that everything in one place like a centralized dashboard, you can just quickly go to the dashboard what we have created and see like okay what went wrong on the weekend. So if anything needs attention, we will just go it as a first thing in the morning on the Monday morning. So we can just create an incidents or we can just have a P1, P2 bridges if anything needed. Actually, P1 and P2 will go on fly on it, like on the live status only. But anything needs to be reported to the higher management or anything needs to be taken care at that point of time. We can just have that feasibility with the Power BI, like we can just quickly go and understand and analyze, and we can just quickly act upon the triggers or the failures. So that was the main use cases and how it is eliminating the manual effort and everything with the help of Power BI. So coming to the benefits, as I just recap. So as I have told you, the integration with the Microsoft tools is one of the major advantages we have with the Power BI platform. And if you want to create any dashboards also, like for example, any quick things. So with the help of already built-in visualization, we can just simply go drag and drop those visuals, and we will just give our column values like what we need. So what are the data which we just want to present. So with the help of just drag and drop navigation, we are able to create very interactive and rich visualizations. And we have the access across cloud and the mobile access also in place. And coming to security and governance, as I have told you, we have the Power BI service, we have the Power BI gateway, which it would be very helpful for us to have the strong security and governance in place. So, and coming to like for whom it would be much more affordable or scalable. So it doesn't have any restriction like okay, this kind of set of people or for this only organizations or individual users, it would be helpful. So it would, it has that wide range of capability, like it would be suitable for individuals to higher enterprise levels also. So as I have told you in before sessions also, so we'll start with the Power BI desktop, like it would be free for everyone. We don't need to pay anything. So it was like a designer tool where we will create the dashboards with the help of different platforms. So these are like a few benefits which we have across the Power BI platform. So I hope we are clear up to now. Do you have any doubts? Please feel free to unmute yourself and have that quick interaction. Okay. So moving ahead. So as I have told you, today our session would be Power BI desktop installation and creating a first dashboard. So for that, let me just quickly give you a glance like how the architecture would be. So firstly, the data flow would be something like we will try to gather the data from any one of the data sources and create a report and share it across to the multiple users or the organizations. So this would be like an endpoint. So what you can see on the physical layers is like the connectivity, the designing of the report and the dashboard, and how and like the report view on the Power BI desktop. So this is something like what we'll be going to do now in the next few minutes of the session. So we can take any of the data sources, whether it may be like a CSV file or a data from the SQL database and like from a SharePoint, anything we can take. We have the huge data connectivity across multiple platforms. And from the Power BI desktop, we'll be able to pull the data from any of the data source, create a report, and and with the help of Power BI service, gateways, and everything in place, we'll be share it to the other users. And our end product would be we should be able to see the report view with the help of Power BI service or Power BI mobile in like that. So to help you understand that functional flow, what I would say is like, so here in the session, so I think you're getting my point. You need to understand that functionally and you need to connect those dots, what we are going to do in the next few minutes. So firstly, we will have the data source from any one of, we'll have the data, the raw data from any one of the data source and create a tool in the Power BI desktop and we need to have that report view with the help of Power BI Desktop. Okay. So for that, our next step would be how to install the Power BI Desktop. So I'll help you to understand like how we can install the Power BI Desktop and what are the system requirements in a detailed way. Firstly, to have the Power BI Desktop application to be installed, so what we need to do is like our system requirement should be something across the platform would be Windows 10 or later. The minimum requirement is like we need to have the operating system Windows 10 and RAM memory at least 4 GB would suffice. So if you are good with 8 GB and everything, it would be recommended actually. And of course, a stable internet would be required to have that everything in place. So these are the system requirements which you need to cross check yourself before going and installing the Power BI Desktop. Okay. So far clear? Do you have any doubts? Guys, please feel to raise your hand or let me know like if you have any doubts in between like that. We can just have that one-on-one communications in between. So coming to Power BI Desktop installation, since I am already having the Power BI Desktop in place, let me just first uninstall that so that it would be much more understandable for you. I hope everyone is having a laptop with you, right? Can you please confirm? If you're okay, we can just do it in parallel.
Yes, Sindhu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and just be ready with your laptops. So whatever I'm doing, we can let me just quickly share you this URL as well. And just a moment, let me just uninstall first. I'll just share you. It would be like a very easy one only. It won't take much of your time. See, since I'm already having, it is showing it in my install labs. So just to understand you in your just in a fresh way, I'm just uninstalling it so that you can just have that conference like how can we do it in very easy way. Okay. Let me just cross check. Anything is there. So see, nothing is there. That's fine. So now what we need to do is like I'm just going to the Microsoft platform. If you can see here, so we have already like Power BI Desktop. So if you see start free, I'm just hitting on the download now option. Open Microsoft Store. So I'm now going to install the Power BI Desktop with the help of install. It will take some time, like just if you see the status is progressing, installing, downloading. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me show you the URL in between. I have shared you the URL. You can just start opening that. See, the installation has done, and you can see I'm able to open the application. So in just 2 to 3 steps of installation, we are able to have our Power BI Desktop in our laptop. So this is the interface, like how we can easily go and install the Power BI Desktop application. So can you please open the URL and hit on the download button? I believe you are able to see the URL which I have shared you. Are we doing it? Can you please confirm?
Yes, Sindhu, we are doing it. You're able to access the URL.
We are
Okay.
trying to.
Sure. The first thing, I mean, you guys need to have just more before moving to any sessions or the any dashboard creation is like everything should be in place in your laptop. So I just want to make it in this session only. And just confirm me once you're done so that we can progress forward. So I'm just iterating. Just click on the URL.
Are we downloading the advanced option?
If you have any doubts, you can just share your screen, Kwashi. I'll help you on that.
Okay, just a second.
And in case if you're looking for, so this is the one. When you hit on the
Yes.
URL,
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
am I using the
click
download
on
now? Yes.
download now.
Okay.
Just go to the URL, click on download
Yeah.
now, and it will redirect you to the Microsoft Store. So go to the Microsoft Store, click on install.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just repeating the steps. Go to the URL, click on the download option. It will redirect you to the Microsoft Store. Then click on install option. Shubham, are we done?
Yes, Sindhu, I already installed.
Okay, cool. Shaurav?
Yes, Chandra, it's going on.
Okay.
Almost there.
Okay, fine, no problem. Amit? In case if you're speaking, I'm not able to hear you. You can just post your query if you have it. I mean, if you have anything. Let me just repeat. Just first go to this URL. We'll be having a download option like a download now. If you see here, download now. So when you hit on this, it will be redirecting us to the Microsoft Store. Then there, just click on install. Automatically, the application will install to your laptop or the system. You can just use it on the go. Okay, nice. Thanks for confirming, Amit. Kwashi, are we good?
Not yet. It's let me see what's happening here. It's just returning
okay,
back
take
to
your
the
time.
same.
Okay, Saurav.
It's not, I'm not sure whether I don't have the right specs, but.
Okay. So any particular point you're getting blocked? I think here you clicked on download now, right? If I'm not wrong. So just open the URL, click on download now. If you just see here something like this, when I clicked on this, a pop-up will come like this. Open Microsoft Store. Since it was already installed in my system, it was showing as open. Otherwise, you'll be having an option like install here.
Let me try to share my screen.
Yes, please.
So that sharing is not turned on. Could you allow me to share, please?
I think you would be having it privileged, but let me just cross check. Can you please retry now to share your screen?
Let me try again. Someone else is sharing.
Actually, it's me. maybe let me just stop. Is required. Yeah, I'm allowing you.
Okay, fine. Can you see my screen?
Not it actually. Yes. Yeah, yes, I'm able to see. Can you please click on download now?
Yeah, so when I click on the download now, the window just returns back to this main window again. You see what happened?
No, actually. Just refresh this page once.
Sorry?
Just refresh this page once. Otherwise, just open it and open it again.
You have opened and then it goes back in.
Do you have anything in download folder, Koishi? Just worth checking.
Okay, let's see. No, I just know this today. I
No,
don't
there's
have
nothing.
anything. There's nothing.
Actually, it happens. Generate a file also. Just open the URL once again, Kwashi. I'm able to see your download folder.
Oh, you already see my download. Okay, let me go back to the
No, just minimize this.
chat. You want me to click back on the link, right?
Yes, click on the link. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm back here.
We can just go to our Zoom meeting chat and open the URL once again, or just refresh your URL again in the same place.
Yeah. Well, if someone has already downloaded, how big is the downloading the files? The
I
installation
shared a
file?
URL. You want to try that? That seems to have a exe file. I just saved it. Maybe that will work. Just give it a try.
Yeah.
In the chat link.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like downloading. You want to refresh and see if the file size is increasing or.
Yeah, it's downloading. Can you see the?
Yeah, it is in progress actually. Let us give it
Okay.
If you just have to refresh and see if it is increasing.
Yeah, it is downloading. I can see it in the download is increasing.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so let it finish, and there is now 613 over 811 MB. It's almost there.
Good stuff. Sindhu, just a quick question on the side. So if you need to run it on Mac, you need to containerize it, or what's the best way to run on a Mac?
You're asking about the Mac.
Yeah.
Actually, this one is not so suitable. I mean, Power BI Desktop is mainly for the Windows, but we'll be having some other options as well. I'll just share in the future sessions.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was done, Kwashi. Can you please install it?
Yes.
Nice.
Just double click on that.
Yeah.
Have you started, Kwashi?
Yes. Okay.
Actually, I'm seeing a blank screen from your end. Is it the same for everyone?
Yeah, I'm seeing the blank screen as well.
Yeah, same.
I assume there was little slow network as well on your end, Kwashi. That's why it was taking little time.
Yeah, I think we can proceed. We can proceed now. I'm doing the installation, so it needs
Actually, your voice
because
is very low.
okay. User.
So what I'm currently able to see is like a blank screen from your end. Maybe just
Yes.
you can just try it in parallel. Just hit on that application what you're able to download in your downloads folder, right? Just click on it. Like we'll be having an install option. So whatever the actions it is, triggering, just click on continue and move to the end. So automatically the desktop application will get installed. Okay, just give it a try in parallel. We can just move forward with the other slides. And if you have any doubt, just ping me. If needed, we can just interact one-on-one as well, coaching.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. So
Sorry.
I'm trying to use another my phone.
Actually, it was echoing. You can just ping me if you want to say something.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
let me-
can you tell me like at what stage you are in? So did you hit on the install option here? That's exe file. This one. Just hit on the application once. Let's just double click on that.
Okay, so what I'm trying to Hello?
Actually, your voice is echoing, Kwashi. We're not able to hear you. You can just leave me a ping in the chat if anything is blocking you. So here now, what I'm trying to tell you is like you need to install from this setup. Okay, so you are able to see the top one, right? Power BI desktop setup. So you need to click on that and just double click on that. Then a pop-up will comes in like what we need to do. So okay, fine, I got you. Just write in your personal laptop, okay? Because I think in your office space it will block you to do all these installations and everything. Like as you mentioned, of course, admin credentials needs to be have. Okay, fine. Can you please stop your screen sharing? I can take it up.
I have stopped sharing.
Just a moment, guys. I hope my screen is visible, right? Are you able to see my PPT window? Can you please confirm me?
Yeah, yes, Sindhu.
Think, yeah, we are good. So moving ahead, so we have already downloaded the Power BI desktop application. So now what we're going to do is like we'll be creating just a simple Power BI desktop, Power BI report. Let me just open that. Before moving forward, so this is like a Power BI desktop interface where we'll be creating the reports and the dashboards. Okay. So if you see here, basically we'll be having it I just want to give you that basic navigation. What are the options already built in the Power BI desktop, and how can we create a different reports with the help of already built-in options and visualizations. So if you can see, we have the filters embedded already on the page, and we have different visualizations like according to our requirement and what we are going to present in the reports or the dashboard. We'll just use different visualizations according to our purpose of the need. So if you see the data, so what will be, from the data source, we'll be taking the raw data, right? So all the tables, everything. So all those can be seen in this data pane. And coming to the home button, if you can see, as I'm reiterating to multiple times, we have the flexibility to connect to multiple of the data sources, irrespective of the platforms and irrespective of the different what I can say, queries or the technologies like that. So here we have the, few diverse options. Let me just explore. If you see, so if you go to the all in parallel, actually you can just check on your desktop application as well to have that interactivity. So if you see, we are able to connect to Excel, CSV, PDF. So you just name it. We'll be having almost all the options available through the get data option. So these are like a file types. So if you're just working on any files, so these are like a Excel, CSV, JSON. So everything will be having here. And coming to database, if you see, we'll be having the flexibility to connect to multiple of the databases. Just see here. And Microsoft Fabric, Power Platform, Azure, online services, other. So if you see all these are the few options, we are already having like a built-in option through the get data option. So after that, we'll be having quick references for a few things like Excel workbook or like a catalog, SQL server. So these are like few mostly widely used ones. And coming to insert option, if you see, we are able to create new pages, new visuals. And if you want to embed more visuals also, we have these options. And like everything. So what I would request you is like, since you have already downloaded the Power BI desktop, after creating your first report or while you're creating your first report, just explore yourself. So if you have any doubts or any questions regarding to any one of the thing, we can just have that quick interaction. And coming to modeling concepts also, once you pull the data from the data source, we'll be having like few options will be enabled. So we'll be able to create measures like our dynamic expressions, like according to the requirements, we'll go with different querying languages. So coming to view options. So as I have already told you in the previous sessions, we have already built in few customization, few themes available. So if you want to customize anything also, we have that option as well. So since you are already working on, in case if it is PPTs also, we'll be having some default formats for specific organizations, right? So we will maintain that same logos and same header and footer to have that identical nature across all PPTs. So similarly, if you want to go with any customization themes or background pictures, something like that, we have that options already built in the Power BI desktop. And coming to optimize also, so if you want to pause any visuals or if you want to just refresh only specific visuals kind of like that also, we have that option. And coming to here, if you see in the left view of the pane, so this is what we are able to see. Like once you pull the data source, here we will be able to create a report, and so it's like a report view what we are able to see. And next one would be something like a table view. So I'll just give you this detailed descriptions once we are working on in the future session. So table view is nothing but the data which we have pulled from the data source, we will be able to see that in kind of a table format. And here we'll be working on different multiple tables like that. So all those relationships, everything would be much more understandable to have that big glance. Okay, which table is connected to what? So what are the relationships already built in? So how many primary keys or the foreign keys we have? So all those will be quickly understandable with the help of relationship. You will like that. So if you're working on the DAX queries, if you see everything is self-explanatory. So what about the DAX queries and everything? These are like our coming concepts which I'll be covering in the future sessions. And everything like TMDL, these are like already few built-in options. So if you want to just add anything like in how we can just script it, everything. So firstly, we will just start with the basics, like how with the help of visualization, we will be creating the dashboards. Then slowly with the help of third and fourth modules like that, we'll go on touch upon the relationships, DAX queries, power queries, everything will come to your place. So this was like a little navigation introduction for you, like what are the different built-in options we have and how can we explore and how can we use every option which is already built in the Power BI desktop. So coming to the dashboard creation, I'll just quickly show you like 2 to 3 any kind of a KPI cards or the visualizations. How can we just go drag and drop the visuals and create those data analysis? How can we just interact in an easy way like that? To start with that, let me just showcase you. Let me just take an example of any Excel. So let me take just the same Excel so that we can just connect in an easy way. Maybe just take the sample data like the sales data. So if you can see now I'm working on the CSV file. So this is like one of the data source which is available in the Power BI desktop itself. Okay, let me just go a little slow. For example, if you see here, we have the get data option. So we'll be having multiple options. Now I'm just showcasing you one of the data source like an Excel workbook. Since I have already have that option available on my top ribbon, I'm just going and clicking on the Excel workbook. And I'll just try to find out my sample data. Okay. So I'm just taking one Excel file, which I'm already having in my laptop. I'm just going through it and downloading it. So this is like an Excel, which I'm be showing you or creating you a few visuals and the reports with the help of this Excel. So if you see here, what I'm doing. So what is the data I'm having under this Excel? It is something like a sales data basically. So what was the region, product, month, and sales? So in which region, what is the product I'm selling, in which month, and how many sales I'm having. So this is the data what I'm having in my Excel. I'm trying to upload that into my Power BI desktop with the help of load button, and automatically all those data, everything will come under this data pane. So if you see here, so this is my sample sales data, and the columns what I have shown you will be dynamically shown here like month, product, region, sales. Okay, so you are able to see the data here, right? So from here, with the help of this data, so our next step would be to create the visualizations. Okay, so I might be having a requirement, something like to show the how many sales we are having, total sales. So we don't have any filters. We just want to show them total sales. That's it, irrespective of the region, irrespective of the product, or any month period also. To showcase that, what I'm going to do, for example, I'll just go and so see the name itself says like sales. So I'll just go drag and drop the sales column here. and the default, it would be sum of sales only. Okay. So if you see here, let me just expand this, sum of sales and what is the data value. So just see, is it be much feasible or interactive, or it is attractive? Of course, no. So to have that first glance or to have that top card in place coming to the report or the dashboard, we have few visualizations already in place. So what I will say is like, if you want to showcase any data value or a quick glance to the end user, we can just go with a KPI card. So if you see here, this is the card option already available in the visualization pane. So what we are doing is like, we are just holding this and drag drop here. Automatically that value will show up in this report view space. And when you click on any of the visualizations, for example, card, automatically it will format. So if you can see here, how many sales we are having? So 32,000 sales. So this was the thing. And for example, the name what we are showing in the fields would be dynamically reflecting here in the KPI card here as well. So for example, if you want me to rename this, okay. So let me put something like total sales. See, it is automatically changed, right? So similarly, are we good? Are you getting the point? Are you having any doubts? Okay, I take silence as no. So this was like a total sales which we just want to show. Similarly, if you want to go to, any other information, something like maybe take the product. So product and sales. So here, what is the requirement which I'm having in my mind is like, I just want to showcase what was a top selling product. So for that, we have two terms, right? Firstly, the top selling product. That means product and sales. So what I'm trying to tell you is like, first understand in a functional way. Okay. So your requirement is something like, you need to showcase what was a top selling product. So what were the terms involved in that requirement? Of course, you need to understand the sales, right? So based upon the higher sales only, we can determine, okay, this was a top selling product. So to have that, you need to have two columns. One is product and one is sales. So that's why I selected product and sale. Okay. So our next step would be something like, you need to showcase what were the top selling product. So for that, what I need to do, just assume in this way. Okay, in same case in Excel also, you will be having product and sales. So then what you'll do in case in Excel, you just sort this one like sum of sales. So automatically the product will show here. So what was the top one? That's okay. So here similarly, you need to do kind of with the help of already built-in options. For example, product. Now what we'll do, if you see here, we have advanced filtering option, basic filtering option on top 10. So what we'll be doing with the basic filtering? So in case if you want to showcase only camera, if we just click on camera, only we just expand this for a better view. So if you click on camera, of course, only camera information will be shown here. And similarly, if you click on laptop, only laptop information. So if you want to see only the data values for few products, maybe something like laptop, mobile and tablet, only this will be shown here. So this is the nature of the filter, like how it will be working on. But here, so this comes on a basic filtering, what we do on the Excel as well. And if you want to advance filtering something like this, see, for example, show items when the value contains what? We can just give like any value here. For example, just a moment, does not contain. These are like a few filtering conditions already available on the advanced filtering navigation here. So for example, if you say something like maybe is show items when the value is this. So something like, let me give camera. If you see, so I have given, just show me the data when the product equals to camera. So something like this. Example, if I just don't want to show the camera details, but show everything except camera. So then I'll just go and say like is not camera. And if you see except camera detail, everything is coming up. So this was like a few filtering options which was already in place in the Power BI desktop. And also similarly like that here in my requirement, what I'm trying to tell you is like, I just want to have the top selling product. So product top, and since I'm telling you, I just need the top one, I'll give value like 1. So asking it to show only the top one value. Okay. So this is the thing. Here, by what value you want to filter that? It is asking us. So what value? Of course, the sales value. Okay. So let me apply the filter. So this is the thing, like how it will be working. So I'm telling it based on the sales, based on the sum of sales, go and pick only the top selling product. That's how it is working on here. And I just want to showcase it in a KPI card. So now what I'm trying to showcase is like only the product, top selling product. So I'm just removing this and putting it in a KPI card. Okay. So this is how we can just create our visualizations with the help of already built-in visualization with a simple, easy and drop features. You're getting me right? And I can just rename something like a top product. Okay, maybe let me just rename it a more meaningful way. Top selling product. Okay, see, we can just quickly go and drag and drop the column values, and we can just select any of the visualizations according to our requirement or the need. This is how we can just create it in a very easy manner. So are we clear up to now? We are just left with 2 minutes. So up to now, are we clear or do you have any doubts? I hope everyone has already downloaded the desktop application. So the navigations and easy drag and drop features I have shown you today. So my agenda would be something like tomorrow I'll show you the other visualizations also, and we can just discuss in detail like how much we can do and how easily we can do in the future sessions. So if you have any feedback, just let me know, guys, so that I just want to be benefit for everybody. So I know some would be expecting it to be more faster or more slow, something like that. Yes, Saurav.
Yeah, Sindhu, just quickly checking. Do we need to have an account? I mean, we need to log in with our account, or we can just use it without signing in?
At this point of time, no need, Saurav. You can just go it on the fly. I mean, move it on the fly, like no need of sign in like that. But I'll share you all those details. Okay, since it is
Okay,
like a
that's fine.
first report, we don't have the dependency.
Right. I was struggling to sign in, so maybe there's something going on
Okay,
with my
okay.
account. But anyways, I'll try to solve it later. Thanks.
Sure, no problem. So I think we are clear up to now, right? Yes, Shubham.
Yeah, Sindhu, I have one doubt. Like, if we have any kind of doubt, then we can select clear what will the plugins.
Sorry to interrupt you, Shubham. Your voice is not clear. Can you please repeat?
And now I'm audible. Can you hear me?
Yes, come again.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, now can you hear me now?
It was like little breaking. Maybe you can just post it in the chat as well. I'll just answer you right now. But I would request you guys, just start with it, okay? I'll share you that samples data file as well, okay? Just try to do something so that you will be having some doubts or you might be having some confusions. So when I'm teaching you or trying to share my knowledge so that you can just connect those dots. Okay, this was going wrong. Okay, this was the difficulty which I'm facing when trying out, so that we can have that interaction between ourselves. Because while I'm telling you, it would be something like, okay, this is easy, we can do that. But when we are practically working on that, we'll be having so many doubts. Okay. So just start with that. like first understand the UI, like what are the options we have. So I understand in the first glance or the first session itself, it won't be much more clarity. So it will take some time to have you that hands-on experience on the desktop application as well. But I would request you just start with that. Just these are the simple steps, right? So what I can tell you is like just start with something like I'll share you that Excel. Just upload that here to the data pane and just see what are the data we are having. So what can we do, something like that. Just drag and drop the visuals and just play with these visualizations, play with these filters, so that you can have some idea, okay, for the next session also. So when I'm trying to tell you also, you can just understand the flow. So let's don't stick it like a one-way interaction. We can just have something like just try it out, come up with the questions. We can just sort it out everything. Okay.
Yeah, Sindhu, am I audible now?
Yes, better.
Yeah. So my like doubt is like if we have any kind of doubt, so when we can connect with you, like timings and like where we have to connect.
Yeah, coming to specific doubt, Shubham, if it is related to the same session, so maybe I can plan something like last 15 minutes or 10 minutes to open discussions. Otherwise, if it is like time consuming and we just don't want to block others' time, so just share me the questions, or you can just feel free to email me also. I'll just answer everything and reply you. And if you want to have any one-on-one interactions, I can schedule on that as well.
Okay, so for one-on-one interaction, where we need to like ping you, like on WhatsApp, on where like.
Maybe you can just email me, or I think we have one channel, right? That let me just see the name. I hope you are able to.
We have a group WhatsApp, I think. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
referring to?
that 1025 channel, sort of. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
Shubham,
fine.
right? Ask. So Shubham, you raised this question, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Shubham. So are you a part of that Power BI 1025 Ellipse?
Yes, I am part of that group.
Yeah, you can just post there. That's not an issue.
Okay.
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 Maybe let's use the same platform for all the queries or the interactions going forward. So if any updates also, I'll just post it there only. Is it okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
good
make
for
it
me.
like a common platform for everyone. Okay, yeah. Do you have any concerns or doubts?
And Sindhu, one last doubt, like when we can get the LMS like access.
That I need to check Shubham once. I'll check and
Okay.
let you know, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Just a moment. Let me stop the recording.